You eating some sticks this morning? You've already had like 2 naps this morning, haven't you? Life of Sierra. Hey, what's up? Good morning, everybody. The day is already starting to get a little bit windy, which is what I want, because when working in the sun with no wind, it can be pretty hot, but with the wind, it's kind of like air conditioning when you sweat. And so I got my morning going. I got a really nice fire down here this morning. Had a really good campfire. Kind of was chilling out there. It was a little bit chilly, but got everything squared away with breakfast and cleaned up, and we're ready to rock and roll. And so what we're going to do today is a little bit more rock work on the base foundation of the leveling up here a little bit on the ridge area, and probably do a little bit more cleaning of the brush out, because I've got stuff like this right here, and you know, all this stuff. We can take this away, and it just cleans it up and makes it look nice, and also gets the fire damage or the fire danger away. I also want to cut this road back a little bit more. Right down here, it just, I get hung up on that when I back in from this section and come around this way to go into the campsite area. For some reason I always get hung up there, and then I come over on this side right here, and it's like right on the edge, and I don't want to degrade that, so I'm just going to cut this back a little bit today. The thing about that is, like, the roots are there from these bushes. The root structure's still there, and it's got tons of rocks in there, and they're all like little, you know, fist-sized rocks, or a little bit smaller, and so digging that out just takes a while with the entrenchment tool. But I've decided to stick with the entrenchment tool. I've been looking for that McLeod tool, but I can't find them anywhere. Hi, baby girl. And then ordering them online. They get them in like a month, and I'm taking off before that. So I'm just going to stick with the entrenchment tool for now. And for those that don't know what this is actually, let me show you here. This is a entrenchment tool I got. It's a legit Army entrenchment tool. If you look there, it says United States 1964. And so I got this at an estate sale in Colorado. There was this guy that had this hotel in an old area of Colorado, and it was kind of a defunct downtown area that's starting to get redone now. And anyway, this hotel, he kept it he used it to store all of his stuff, and he was a hoarder, but he hoarded like World War II, World War I, and Vietnam, and then Korean War era relics. And so this was in there, and I mean, this thing is awesome. I still have like the little cover for it too on the end. I mean, it's pretty heavy because it's, you know, it's old school steel and stuff like that. But out of all the entrenchment tools I've used like 3 Gerber E-tools, and those things break pretty easy. And this one's never broken on me. And it's another thing that's nice too is I can use it as a stool. So, you know, you just sit on it like that, you put it on the ground, just have yourself a nice little stool there. But anyway, enough about that. We're gonna use that to get going today, and then clean up some stuff. So let's get going. So you want to come watch me work? You want to come nap underneath the tree? Underneath your favorite tree up there? Let's go, come on. Come on. Let's go. You know, one thing that's super nice about this property is like all these rocks that we have around here that are flat, and I can use those for building stuff. And so it's great for foundation work, and it makes it easy to get stuff to level out this road. And so the reason why I didn't cut this right on the level section of the ridge here is because I want to create a walking path through there. There's some really nice views, and also some cool plants, and there's some really nice trees. And there's a few pinyon pines growing in there, and I want those pinyon pines to continue growing because those provide really good shade. And so I wanted that area to just continue being, you know, an awesome area to hang out in. And then what I could do over here is, you know, obviously cut in and make the road. And this way it's tucked in a little bit too, because the main road over there that you come in on, if I had it right on top here, if I had my road on top, you'd be able to see it from the main road. But back over here, you can't see it. So it just provides a little bit more privacy. And I think it kind of looks cool too. I mean, it kind of skirts around this area, and then you've got some cool features, you know, on both directions to look at. One thing I really love over here is, let me turn this and I'll show you. But this little area over here, you can't really see it just because there's a tree in the way. This tree's in the way right here. But the tree behind it, and all the trees back over in that area are really big pinyon pines, the ones that are like back up and back behind these ones right here. And so it'd be kind of cool to eventually maybe put something back in there. Maybe that's where I'll put the shipping container. is I want to have the shipping container to where it'll have you know, some shade throughout the day. I don't want to have it to where it's just going to be in the sun all day long baking. So maybe put it over there, because that way I get morning sun, but then evening and afternoon shade. And plus those trees are awesome. So but anyway, so what we're going to do today is we're going to continue working on the driveway here and just leveling it out. And this section here is not super unlevel, it's just a little bit, but just making it to where it's real nice will just help with any transporting anything large back here that's kind of, you know, big. So that's what the goal for today is, just get the rest of this done. All right, so I'm gonna go back this way. You wanna come with me? Come on, let's go over here. All right, that's gonna be heavy. What are you thinking, girl? Let's go check out our workload for the day. Come on, let's go over here. Come on. All right, let's come up here and check this out. All right, so I kind of want to get all this stuff cleaned up. If you look in here, all of this is just like a debris fence that I made when I cut all this back. So I'd like to get all this up today, and then same with all this stuff here, and maybe process this stuff up. I'm gonna have to bring the chainsaw over here though, because these are a little big, and then this one's real big right here, so definitely chainsaw that one up. And we'll see about the rest of stuff. I don't think I'm gonna do any road work today. Here's what I did yesterday. Got this section done right here, start working on that a little bit, and then just filling this gap up over to here, and then I'll be done. But I mean, this is probably, gosh, I would say at least another maybe like a day or two of work. I mean, really getting after it, I could do it in a day, but probably more like 2 days of work. And I'm just tired, and so probably do that after a bit. But I want to at least clear out the trailer so I can move it over to a spot that isn't so exposed. And so we're gonna have to get all this stuff out. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna bring the wheelbarrow over here and just start wheeling it up, or loading it up and then wheel it down to the dump pile area. So we're gonna do that for today. And then later on, I do have a Patreon only live stream, and so I'll put the Patreon link in the video description below if anybody feels like joining. And we're gonna fire those up again, do those once a week, and it's kind of nice. I use a software program, or a web-based program for that makes it to where we can chat back and forth. What you doing over there, girl? We can chat back and forth on there, and I can actually bring people onto the screen, which is kind of cool. So anyway, if you want to be a part of that, just check out the link below. But we're gonna get cranking and hopefully get the majority of this stuff done before it gets too hot, because I want to kind of chill this afternoon, because like I literally could go back to bed right now. I'm exhausted, but I just want to get this stuff done because I've only got a limited time frame before I head out for Colorado. So I'm thinking this is a spot where I want to bring the trailer. So we're gonna try to get the trailer cleared off enough to bring it over here and just kind of store it for a little while, just out of the way. And this is kind of nice because it's like you can still drive through here, but then the trailer can just be sitting right here, and then you can easily hitch it up and jam out of here and stuff like that. So we're gonna change clothes, whoops, get this squared away, and Maybe maybe slide on to about 4 naps this afternoon, which would be real nice.